Hello and welcome to Gadget First. Today with me I've got the Commtiva N700. Let's jump straight in with the technical specifications. It weighs 375 grams, which holds really nicely in the hand and you can feel good build quality in it. Chipset, it's got a 600 MHz Qualcomm processor and also 512 MB of RAM. It also comes with a 4GB micro SD card, which is very nice. Display on the front, it's got a 7-inch capacitive multi-touch screen with a resolution of 480 by 800. Now, we see this resolution on popular smartphones, and a tab being a 7-inch screen, smartphones are, well, half the screen size. So pitch quality is not going to be as decent on a tab like this as it would be on a smartphone, for instance. Camera, it's got two cameras. One on the front, a VGA camera, and one on the back, a 3-megapixel camera. As you can see, the camera is actually integrated into the Zero on 3.0, which is a little bit cheesy, but I don't know, things like that might please you. Wi-Fi, it's got B&G Wi-Fi, but does not have N-enabled Wi-Fi. So those of you with more modern and fast routers may not be able to experience the Wi-Fi service that your router offers. But there we go. Not too much of a problem there. Battery, it's got 3,240 mAh battery, which is actually very generous for a tab. Okay, let's move on to the external features. As previously mentioned, there's the camera on the front and the 7-inch display, the 4 capacitive touch Android buttons, and the whole of the front of the device is glass, so it's a fingerprint magnet. But not too much of a worry, as it's there in all its beauty and glory. As is the back, with a lovely glossy black finish, and a 3-megapixel camera as previously mentioned, and the Commtiva logo at the bottom there. On this side we've got the two volume buttons, and also the slot for the micro SD and SIM card. Just take a look inside. SIM card goes on the right hand side and micro SD on the left. Onto the top of the device, and we've got the power lock buttons and speaker bar also. On the left hand side we've got the mini USB slot for charging and plugging into the computer, a 3.5mm headphone jack, and also the microphone hole. On the bottom, the only thing we've got on the bottom is another speaker / microphone grill. Build quality overall is actually really nice. When you pick up and hold the device, there's no creaking, as you cannot hear, obviously, and the binding around the outside is also really nice. The only sort of little bit tacky thing, in my view, only in my view, is the bit where you sort of pull the plastic out to access the slots. Now it feels to me like this could break, but it's exactly the same on other phones, so it's your own view to be honest, whether you think it's tacky or generally quite nice. But overall, as I said, build quality is really nice. Okay, let's take a look at the software. Lock screen, fairly standard Android. You can just swipe down to put it in silent mode, and again to put it in general, and slide up to unlock. Standard Android. Again, standard home screen. The only thing is you can't, same with the lock screen and home screen, you can't put it into portrait mode. And it takes a bit of getting used to, but you see their theory. It's sort of quite nice to use landscape, but it would just be nice to have it in portrait, have the option to go into portrait. However, this is not a hardware thing, as all you have to do is go to the market and download another launcher to cure this anyway. Along the left hand side, as you can see, Commtiva have added their own little touch, and so let's click on web for instance. It goes into a cover flow of all my favourites. I haven't actually added these, just for purposes. These were already on here, and if you flick it, as you can see, it sort of carries on, which is really nice there. And same in music, if you go into media, and then it's the same sort of cover flow thing again. It's all pretty smooth. Processor does it well nicely, and you just got to press the back button to go back home. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, you can put a SIM in this, so if we go onto the phone feature here, standard Android dialer here, and it's actually really nice to use. The buttons are quite big. Again, it's got your standard icons across the top: phone, call log, contacts, and favourites. And back on the home screen, it's also got a shortcut to browser just there. On the menu, it's standard Android again, but it does have a slight 3D effect to it, so as you can see, just there at the top and the bottom of the screen, which is very nice. This phone has, of course, all the normal phone functions, like texting, and of course, like calling. And, oh, we have an incoming call. Let's answer this.
Hello?
Oh, hello. It's Anthony from Gadget First here.
Hello. What coincidence you're calling me at this time?
Why? Is a review going on or something?
Why, yes there is. I'm reviewing the Commtiva N700.
Oh, very nice. I've heard that sounds very good.
So, how's the call quality?
Perfect. Almost crystal clear at my end. How's it at your end?
It's not bad, considering it's from a loudspeaker. It's of quite good quality.
I'm glad. Well, I have to go now, and hopefully we'll meet up soon.
I'll hang up. Let me hang up. I hang up.
Let's move on to the browser viewing experience. As you can see, fairly quick to load up, like any application on Android these days. We're on the BBC website, which is, to be fair, quite an intensive website. Not at all smooth. I don't mean to wish to put a downer on everything, but as you can see, there's practically no zooming animations, or at least they're very delayed. Pinching, as you can see, it's tragic. It's not nice at all. Whereas if we go to a less intense website, say Gadget First website, the story is very, very different. Goodness me, even the keyboard's lagging right now. We are experiencing extreme lag here. Goodness me, there we go. Click here. Right, and it will now load. Oh. There we go. Right, Gadget First website is loaded. As I said, this is a less intense website, so pinching and zooming is so much nicer, and scrolling also. Still a little bit jittery, but you can't get perfect. I mean, at the end of the day, it's only a tablet. Also, it does not have flash support. I repeat, does not have flash support. This killed me when I found this out, because I thought, oh, this tablet's very, very nice, but it doesn't actually have flash support, so you can't watch sort of in-browser videos or anything like that. So if we go on to one of our reviews here, oops, go on to the reviews website and click play. It has to load up in a separate window. It can't play right from the browser, but from Android's multitasking capabilities, this isn't too much of a problem. Okay, let's move on to the camera. We'll have a look at the one on the back. That's the 3 megapixel one, and we'll actually record some footage here for you. Okay, this is it. This is the camera app. As you can see, it's all very nice. You just tap there to switch. That's like the iPhone. Just tap there to switch between camera and camcorder. And I've put this on. Well, it's already built into the phone, but a grid. You can't see it because it's against white. But a grid for more accuracy. So if we just take a picture here, switch it to camera. And put it back down here, and if we take a look at the picture that we've just taken, as it says, just loading, there it is. It's fine picture quality, to be honest. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a little bit blurry. I mean, it is only a 3 megapixel camera, so what can you expect, to be honest? But again, pinch to zoom, and that's really smooth. even more smooth than the web browser, but it's only local, so I guess that's what you can expect really. Alright, the camera app itself has got some features already inside it, so if we just take a look at these. Sorry about that. Features pre-installed include, it's got these icons just along here, so if you click here, this is on the video quality, so we'll have a look at the video features first, and also here you can adjust the white balance. Click on the one at the top and you can add the colour effect and also change the quality, but you can do that more on the camera app itself. So there it is, as you can see. There it is, that's some video footage being taken live right here. Just stop that right there. If we just switch to camera right now, we'll have a look at the settings and features inside the camera. So at the top, again, you can choose here whether to switch to the main camera or switch to the front camera. As you can see, right now you can see the lights on the ceiling, and there's the camera. Just switch back to the main one right now. Also in that list, you can change the picture size and also the picture quality just down the bottom there. Next option, you can store locations, so it will bring up a live map and it will show you whereabouts in the world or the country that you took individual pictures from, which is really nice if you're on holiday or just for general knowledge really. Again, white balance here, and zoom. You can change it up to 4 times. Again, it's only digital, but what can you expect? There it is, digital zoom, right in on the drawers there. And if we just take a picture of this, as you can see, blurry, pixelated, but 3 megapixel camera on a full digital zoom. It's not going to be glorious, is it? This tablet can also run as a sort of casual gaming performance machine. As you can see here, we have a light game, shall we say, paper toss. Let's give it a few goes. Lucky. Epic miss, as some people might like to say. And again. Okay, last go. I'm going to stop now, just before I embarrass myself. Okay, an overview of this product. Price is actually fairly good. 299 Great British pounds, which is fair for a tablet of this. As we said earlier, build quality is absolutely fine. You know, it feels good in the hand. We like the addition of the cameras, front and rear, which the front, as we said, enables for video calling, and also the interface is really nice, but it can run a bit slow at times, which could be improved with various things. And of course, SIM card in it, and if we just take the SIM card out here, do this by pressing the SIM card down to eject it. There it is. Full proof that we do in fact have a SIM card. Sorry that it's not in focus exactly. And as we proved earlier, you can call and text on it too. All very nice additions. An overall rating of this product, we would actually give it a confident 7 out of 10. Its advantages, its pluses, include the screen size and its performance and its RAM. Its RAM is plenty, but the things that let it down is its screen resolution itself. As I said earlier, we see this on smartphones with the screen half the size, and just sort of when you're browsing in web browsing, when you're on more intense websites, it's horrible, it's tragic when you're using it. It's not at all nice to use. But there we go. Thank you for watching Gadget First.